I just want to give you guys a sneak peek of the apartment because it's literally turned into like a content studio slash warehouse for storage for our clothing. So check this out. This is a living room. Got this backdrop set up. We got two lights right here. We got this little steamer. There's another light back there. And then we got my tags right here because they don't fit in this little, I got a cabinet that's right here. This has a bunch of stuff in it. As you can see, it's it's basically full. And then we got the heat press right here, a bunch of jerseys on top of the heat press. The majority of this rack has like a lot of Denise's stuff. Then we got the cutter right there, the vinyl cutter with Denise has got some stuff in there, some stuff in that box, some bags on the bottom of this rack, some bags on the bottom of that rack. My clothing rack has a bunch of stuff. We got some sweatshirts down there. Like, this place it's packed out, but hey, it is what it is, you know? Like, it's gonna be dope in a few years to be able to look back at this and be like, holy shit, look at how far we came, you know? We get to see the progress. And who knows, maybe we'll have some sort of warehouse. Maybe we'll have even just like an office space. I'm just interested to see as to where this journey takes us. But yeah, our home right now is 100% a like production studio. It's a home and a place to produce content, a place to produce garments that we want to produce, like with the heat press and the vinyl cutter. So it is what it is. It honestly, this kind of reminds me of it's like a story that's told in the Bible, right? Where God gives a master gives three different servants money. Two of them go multiply it, and one of them, sorry, that's my vacuum, my little robot vacuum. Okay, dope. So, two of them go multiply it. One of them goes and buries it and is saving it, right? And when the master comes back and asks them what they did with the money, the two that multiplied it tell him that they multiplied it, and he says, well done, good and faithful servants. And then the one that buried it, he basically called him a fool and told him basically, if you were smart, you would have put it somewhere where it would collect interest. So basically, he should have invested it or like flipped it and grew it, right? And that's not what he did. So, yeah, it was just like the moral of the story was like, take what you're given and multiply it. Like, God gave you it to multiply it. Not to just hoard it, not just to be scared of what to do with it. And the reason I say that is because we're in an apartment. Can we get a warehouse right now? No. But guess what we can do? We can turn our home basically into exactly that, so that we can get done what we need to be able to get done. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, and it just, like I said, it just reminds me of that story. We're taking what we were given and we're multiplying it. Is it scary sometimes? Yes. Like there's like in the stories in the Bible, there's like we don't get to go inside the minds of the people who live these stories, right? Like we can only really get an insight as to the way that they were thinking and kind of what was going on in their heads as we do it, you know? So it's like, the servant that just buried the money and didn't do anything with it, lived in fear, lived in doubt, let the devil tell him what could happen if he spent all his money and went broke, and now he's poor, now he's living in the street, now he's, you see what I'm saying? And then these other two guys were like living in faith. They're like, God gave it to me, like I'm gonna multiply it. I'm gonna come up with creative ways to multiply this stuff. So I really think the Bible is the world's first personal development book to teach you, like, it's all personal development lessons in there, you know? Just most people view it weird, like very weird. It's like there's a lot to learn in there. It's not a book that we should use to go read and then shame ourselves because we're not following what's in there. Like, you know, it's all the stuff that's in there is to help make us better, help us live better, more fulfilling lives, more disciplined lives, more joyful lives, more a life of service, right? So yeah, and that's what we're doing, Denise and I. That's what we're doing with these clothing brands, is looking to live a life of service, right? Like, give to people what they want, obviously out of clothing, but yeah, it's cool to know that this is the starting point, and then, like I said, just to see where this thing goes in the next few years. But I just wanted to show you guys the apartment so you could see just kind of everything we got going on in here. But I'll see you guys in the next video.